Thank you, Chair. First of all, I'd like to thank the teachers, the SNAs, the cleaners, the communities, the caretakers, the parents and the children that go to the schools, that actually they all go above and beyond to make sure that schools stay open. The work that they do outside of what is funded by government goes above and beyond. And you look at the smaller schools, what they have to do, because they don't get the same funding as schools that are over 100 students. So there's a criteria for the smaller schools, which are the rural schools, don't get that type of funding. They only get X amount of secretarial staff, and I must thank the secretaries of the schools as well, that go above and beyond to do the work within the schools. I have to thank the people that come together to put in after school places for people and preschools, for what they do to try and make sure that they are feeder schools and they allow people to work and allow people to have the infrastructure in their areas. But, Minister, when it comes to funding these, you give a match funding for the preschools. But with the inflation that's happening at the moment, I look at Bruff at the moment in County Limerick, where they're trying to build a preschool, an after-school service. Every time they go to contract the funding, it's going up week on week because of inflation and inflation. The government needs to step in here and make sure there's a fund put in place, that inflation is rising by 10 and 15% in building costs, that they actually cover the full amount of that, to make sure that these preschools and after schools are fully funded. Because the rest of it comes back to the communities to raise the funding to make sure that our schools survive. As I say, the people within the schools and in the parishes that we represent go above and beyond. And no money would actually pay for what they do to make sure that the education of the children going forward is protected. Thank you.
Deputy.